I'd like to welcome everybody. A mí me encanta celebrar esto porque esto es no de una cultura, pero es de todo el mundo, todas las culturas hispanas, ¿verdad? Que todos somos como familia y todos nos unimos en un pueblo, que en una ciudad que de verdad le abre la puerta a los inmigrantes. Y yo llegué aquí a los 5 años, le doy muchas gracias a este pueblo, a esta ciudad que me abrió la puerta a mi mamá y a mi papá para poder darnos una vida mucho mejor. I want to say that I love celebrating Hispanic heritage because it's really not about one individual, but it's about all of us as people, how we celebrate our culture, what you're born with, it's into your system, right? Your parents give it to you. And so I want to say thank you to this city. It opened the door to my parents to be able to have this wonderful life that we have in America. So I love celebrating, and anybody that knows Martha Velez knows that she likes a party. Oh, yeah. And, of course, I looked it up for a minute, and what I looked was that I think it's really true of what Lawrence stands for. It's actually this year's theme is recognizing the past, honoring the present, and celebrating the future. That's exactly what we're about in Lawrence. So, yo quiero dejarles saber que cuando me dijeron que por favor viniera a hablar aquí, yo fui en la computadora y miré a ver cuál era lo que era este año que estaban representando y estaban diciendo reconocer el pasado, honrar el presente y celebrar el futuro, que eso es lo que es Lawrence. So, es un orgullo para mí, it's a great pleasure to introduce, first and foremost, my boss, second and foremost, a great man, and third, really a good friend of the city of Lawrence and of all of us, Mayor Dan Rivera.
You know why they chose Martha to do this? Does anybody know? Because she always has the best energy.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? She always makes us all get lifted up in a real way. Ellos le dijeron a Marta que hiciera este trabajo de anunciar y abrir el programa, porque ella siempre viene con una actitud, una energía que is infectious. You want to do? I feel, man, I gotta start smiling more. So a round of applause to Marta and a great thing she does over there. You guys are very lucky today because you heard somebody. I was gonna play the piano. Yeah. But we got somebody better. How about all the way from Santiago, República Dominicana, our man Miguel Andrés Tejada. Give him a round of applause for the great work. And if I got it correct, he's also participating in the Feria Internacional del Libro that we have every year. He's also participating in the International Book Fair that we have here in Lawrence. I think they're celebrating their 10th year anniversary. So make sure that this week coming up, if you're not involved in the book fair, the International Book Fair, please do. De República Dominicana tenemos un pianista aquí, en Miguel Andrés Tejada, que también va a estar involucrado en la Feria del Libro esta semana. So, last year, was it last year, Wendy? I think it was last year, my first year in office. We got all these requests for me to go talk to places for National Hispanic Heritage Month. I went to the T, I went to the State House, I went to all these places. I went to the IRS to talk because I was a Latino mayor. And Wendy says to me, are we going to do something for Hispanic Heritage Month? And I thought, oh my God, I can't believe that we hadn't programmed something for Hispanic Heritage Month. So last year we did it last minute at the end. It was a great job that we did. But this year we thought we'd do something different. We're going to do it every year because where else than a majority Hispanic community should we be celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month? En otro lugar menos que nosotros, que tenemos tanto hispano en nuestra comunidad, debemos estar presentes primero en línea para celebrar este mes. It's an amazing thing for us to be able to do. I grew up here, Dominican and Puerto Rican. My mom came here when there was little, if you can imagine, there were few Dominicans and more Puerto Ricans. And I saw the transition, and now we have new people from Central America and South America, Guatemaltecos, Colombianos, Peruanos always been here. ¿Dónde está doña Leonor? ¿Dónde está doña Leonor? She used to take me to vacation Bible school back in the day when I was a little kid. So it's important, and we know we have Semana Hispana, we have the nights, the cultural nights, we have all those things, but more importantly, when we take this month to celebrate the good things that we do as a community. So if you will bear with me, we're going to give some awards out to some people. And if I call your name, I can have you come up and just accept the award real quick. This is just us being able to say, it's not just Hispanic Heritage Month, but there are really good people in our community doing good work to celebrate. Queremos celebrar las personas que están haciendo buen trabajo en nuestra comunidad para asegurar que todo el mundo sepa que están haciendo la cosa que se deben hacer para nuestra comunidad. Sara Bustos. Vamos a empezar con Sara. So Sara is doing continuing education at Boston University. Strong believer that advanced education is important for Latinos. She's part of the Colombian Cultural Committee, and she was the Reina Semana Hispana 2014. And so she's a big player in education. So I want to say, Sara, honoring your commitment and exemplary leadership to enrich and inspire our youth to become the future leaders of the Hispanic community, I want to thank you for making Lawrence better. Gracias. Okay, this is not her.
Sorry.
I thought she could be Reina, right? She could be Reina, right? This is Sarah's sister, so she's taking in Sarah's place. But thank you so much for coming. Quédate aquí para la foto. We're gonna do them after. I'm okay. We'll do it after. Okay, we'll do it all after. Janine, where's Janine Duran? Janine, where you at? All the way over there? Bueno, I don't need to say anything about Janine. You could just hear that she was excited. How excited people are about the work that she's doing. There was an organization they used to call the Sandbox that now is called E for All. And I think single-handedly, Janine has turned the work to help entrepreneurs from an English language place to a bilingual place in a real way. And there's always an E for All event going on. They do a great job. They've really transformed that whole idea of how you do entrepreneurship. Pero Janine ha hecho un movimiento en una organización que es tan clave para nuestra comunidad, de enseñar gente que quiere empezar su negocio, cómo hacerlo de una manera positiva y llegar a un punto donde pueden lanzar su negocio. Y cogió un equipo que nada más se hablaba inglés y lo está haciendo de una manera bilingüe. Para nosotros, un orgullo para darle este reconocimiento a Janine por el trabajo que ella hace. Honoring your commitment and value contributions and outstanding efforts on fostering economic development and entrepreneurial opportunities in the community. We want to thank you for helping us make Lawrence better. And this is Janine. This is her. This is not her sister.
Y este por todos mis empresarios que están ahí.
Stay up here. No, stay up here. We're going to get through all this. So, when you grow up in Lawrence and you go to Lawrence High School, you always look for good teachers to help you get through the day and teachers that help you figure out what you want to do. And when I went to high school, the number of Latino teachers there weren't that many. But we got help from all the teachers. But today at Lawrence High School, the kids really benefit from having a lot of Latino teachers that are actually from Lawrence. And so this person that we're going to bring up next has done such a good work to integrate the community, the work that he's done. He used to be the past president of the Greater Lawrence Shore Professional Network. But more importantly, he's doing what we want a lot of people to do. Go to high school, graduate, go to college, graduate, and then come back and live and work in our community. And it's really important, all the work that Quinn Gunnell does in our community. Quinn, where you at? So, and Quinn was honored as a leader in education, not just by us, by Salem State, by Salem State University, but I think also we know what a treasure we have in him in our city. Honoring your commitment and outstanding efforts to enrich and increase educational opportunities for young adults. In addition, your advocacy work with young professionals continues to be valued. It continues to be a valued contribution in the community. Thank you for making Lawrence better.
Thank you.
Step here. Isabel the Chiquita Gonzalez. Where you at? Where's the Chiquita? Born and raised in Guatemala, began a career in at 18 as a journalism reporter for a TV show called Aló, ¿Qué tal, America? Attended the University of San Carlos, Guatemala, active member of volunteer of the Guatemalan Cultural Group since its inception in 2014. I talk about 2014. When you have a new cultural organization, it's not very easy because they have all these continuing business. So the fact that she was in at the inception was very important. She has not only established herself as a known media personality, but also set an example of success and perseverance to women and immigrants in the community throughout. And I think that it's great to have Isabel with us today, honoring your commitment and valued contributions and outstanding efforts to enrich and inspire the future leaders in the Hispanic community. Thank you for making Lawrence better. Listen, I know you guys want to eat, so I'm going to try to do this fast, all right? There's only a couple more. Melissa Hernandez. Melissa? Melissa, all right. Yeah, round of applause. So she's attending Methuen High School right now. She's involved in after-school programs, the Civic Club, peer leadership, soccer. I'm surprised, soccer. She's a camp counselor at Movement City and Miss Peruvian Queen 2014. It's an honor to have her with us. Melissa Hernandez, I want to give you this, honoring your commitment and valued contributions and outstanding efforts to promote Hispanic culture and inspire our youth to become the future leaders in the community. Thank you for making Lawrence better. Let's start the new line where you get to go, right? Juliana Jerez, Juarez. Juliana Juarez. Where you at? Juliana. Nothing? No right? All right. So we're going to skip there. Don Levi, ¿dónde está usted? Ven, Don Levi, Benjamín Levi. De Altamira, República Dominicana, studied in Ulises Espillat in Santo Domingo. He's one of the people in our community that that I remember when I was learning how to do community organizing, that he and the Levy family were always present. And it's an honor as me as mayor to be here today to honor his time and energy and all the stuff that he's done in our community. He's been here since 1985, worked as leadership in Semana Hispana, Lawrence Community Partnership, the Dominican Parade. The list goes on. And I remember early on that no había un lugar que se estaba hablando de política que no estaba don Levi con su esposa haciendo la diferencia. Absolutely. So, to Benjamin Levy, in recognition of your lifetime commitment, honoring your exemplary leadership and your outstanding work in the community through volunteerism. Thank you for making Lawrence better. Gracias. She's here? Okay. I'll do her last. Okay. Islamil Pichardo. Izzy, where you at? Izzy, here you go. Islamil Pichardo, born and raised in Lawrence. Yeah, absolutely. Born and raised in Lawrence, attended St. Mary's K-8, Manhattan College. In 2005, started working in life insurance and investing, providing financial education in our city. Another person who went out de nuestra comunidad, que fue al colegio, hizo lo que tenía que hacer y regresó a nuestra comunidad a vivir aquí y a trabajar aquí. Islamil Pichardo, honoring your commitment and valued contributions and outstanding efforts on fostering economic development and entrepreneurial opportunities in the community. Thank you for making Lawrence better, Izzy. So if you need some life insurance, Primerica over here, he'll hook you up. Last but not least, Henry Scherenberg. ¿Lo dije bien? No, Henry said Henry. One of the grandfathers, I wouldn't say grandfather, godfathers of the Ecuadorian community. 55 years of service in Lawrence. Moved to Lawrence in the 60s, back when there was only very few Hispanics here in the city. He was the vice president of la Asociación de Ecuatorianos, instrumental involving in the Association of Semana Hispana, Lifetime Achievement Awards, founding member of Ecuadorianos Association. And, you know, again, he served our city such a long time in such honor. My honor to give to him this recognition, in recognition of your lifetime of commitment, honoring your exemplary leadership and your outstanding work in the community through volunteerism. Thank you for making Lawrence better. So, one person who couldn't be with us today, and this person is doing a lot of work with the Puerto Rican community. Her name is Nilsa Caraballo. She was born in Arroyo, Puerto Rico. She studied in Lawrence Public Schools, works in Pandora Travel, a member of the Puerto Rican Movement Organization, and also a key partner. Every time we put the Puerto Rican flag up, she's very key in that. And Nilsa couldn't be here today, but we have a proclamation for her as well. So this is, my notes were on the sheet. So this is the second year we've done this. Last year we did something small. This year we started recognizing people that are doing great things. We hope to do that again next year. I gotta tell you, I get to do a lot of cool things, but I can't do them without the help of my friends in government. And I think it's important to note that I think I saw Frank Moran around here. Representative Frank Moran, is he still here? Of course, I do it just as he left. But Frank Moran, people. And Marcos Devers, our friend, Representative Marcos Devers, with us. Maria de la Cruz is here, representing Senator Robert Latalion's office. And I know that the members of the Lawrence City Council and the rest of the state delegation who can't be here, send us our best. So I hope that this has shown us a little bit about what we have here to honor in our city. I hope you have something else to eat and drink. But thank you so much for being here to help us celebrate the Hispanic Heritage Month 2015. Thank you so much and have a good evening.